and thank you for joining us here at the First Alert Desk. We are talking all things holidays today, especially something that you might not know to look out for, and that is holiday scams. Scammers are targeting shoppers and those looking to spend some money this holiday season. We want to make sure that you're aware of some of these scams that are going around. We're joined by Better Business Bureau of Northern Georgia consumer expert Simone Williams. Simone, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And I wish it was a happy moment, but right now is a really important time to stay alert, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. So we've talked, before we jumped on this live stream, there are some scams that people might not know even exist. I want to start with some of the less obvious ones. I think one of them was fake job postings that can come up for temporary hire, seasonal workers.
Yeah, absolutely. Retailers are typically hiring seasonal workers to help meet the demands of holiday shoppers. Shippers, delivery services are our top holiday employers this year because of the increase of online orders. So you need to get your packages. So these jobs are a great way to make extra money, sometimes with the possibility of going into full-time or long-term employment, but you want to be wary that this can be considered an employment scam aimed at stealing money and your personal information on job applications. So when you go to actually apply for these jobs, we encourage you to just go to the actual website of the actual organization. Don't try to do these like third party job boards, or you go on social media and they say, hey, we have this job. Actually go to the organization and see if that job even exists.
Why do you think scammers are especially on out and about this holiday season? What about the winter holidays makes it so that scams are on the rise?
Well, everyone is in a spirit of giving. Everyone is has lowered their trust just a little bit, and people are just excited. They're excited to shop. They're excited to give. They're excited to receive, and that's what scammers really prey on. They prey on that you're not going to do your research, or when you go shopping online, they're hoping that you don't look for that HTTPS. That you're just going to some random website, put in your credit card, personal information, and then just giving them money without really no recourse of actually receiving that product, and dealing with people just giving out personal information. So scammers know that in the midst of all the excitement, that people are really lax and just really trusting that, okay, I see an item that I want to purchase for Christmas, I want to go purchase it, and then you might be stuck with either a counterfeit item or an item that really doesn't even exist.
And I think a lot of us are familiar with being on alert for things like scam calls and websites, but social media and apps can also be home to scams. Can you tell me about a few of those?
Absolutely. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm just aimlessly social sliding or swiping, and I come across an ad, like, oh, that sparked my interest, and then you click on the ad and it brings up all these other like web pages. We're seeing that scammers are tracking what you're looking at, just like normal ads will track. Says you're always looking up a new toaster, so now all of a sudden now your social media feed is full with all these like brand new toasters, and you're like, are they really listening to me? But no, scammers have that same type of technology, and they'll try to confuse you, or make you feel like we have this toaster that for a ridiculous discount, and everyone's always enticed by the price. They're like, oh, on the main website, the website that I trust, it has the toaster for 100, but this website on social media has it for $2. People are just like, should I trust it? Should I not? Oh, I'm gonna take that discount. And then, all of a sudden, again, they put in their personal information, their credit card information, their debit card information, and that scammer is just collecting that information and then, taking your money.
And another one that really took me by surprise was scams that involve alerts about your account being compromised. We usually can rely on that being a trusted source of information, but it's not necessarily always true.
Absolutely. I know that I always get my little alerts say, "Hey, your package has arrived. Hey, it's here." And so you really want to be careful when you get those type of, alerts that says that, your package is here or your account has been compromised. You victims are receiving emails, calls, text messages explaining that there has been suspicious either activity on their account or just, further urging them to take immediate action to prevent, the account from being compromised. What you want to do is actually paste the link that they don't automatically click it. Just look for like certain details. Or is the website being spelled correctly? When let me pick on Amazon because I know everyone has something in the mail from Amazon. Is it spelled Amaazon? That extra A is a giveaway to say, okay, this might not be from the real retailer.
I've definitely seen that one before. I'm glad you brought it up. That actually makes me think of, it's the season of giving, and a lot of companies are trying to attract new customers through freebies and deals, but scammers are also doing the same. How do I know to differentiate between what's a freebie and what's like a really good deal and what could possibly be a scam?
So you really got to be careful when when a company offers a freebie. You really have to read the fine print of what you are agreeing to, because everyone loves a great freebie thing, but what are you signing up for? Are you signing up for reoccurring uh purchasing in the future? Are you like saying signing away your rights? It's just one of those things that you have to be very, again, scammers are enticing you with things that, oh, I want that, I need that with free, and everyone loves the word free. So again, if you see something, go directly to that organization, that company's website, see if it's actually, free. Call the contact information. Say, hey, look up for the contact us and call them, or send an email and say, hey, I've seen this advertisement saying that it's free. I'm not too sure. Can you walk me through this? Is there anything that you need from me that really you don't need? Like they shouldn't have to need your birthday, your address, those type of information that a scammer could use to, do identity theft.
I think a lot of what we covered was online scams, but scams can happen pretty much anywhere. Are there certain holiday in-person events or activity that usually happens around the Christmas, Hanukkah, end of year time that people should watch out for, as it could be a potential scam?
Unfortunately, we're seeing the uptick of scammers, looking and purchasing, well, not purchasing, but, targeting gift cards. You buy a gift card for a person, you give it to them, and then they go decide to use it, and then there's no money on it. And you could have sworn that, you purchased that gift card. So what we're seeing is that, scammers are going to the gift cards, they're erasing that little silver liner and getting the PIN number, getting the activation code, and then taking it and then putting that silver lining right back on it, and then placing the gift card back on the shelf. And so when you, an honest consumer, say, "Oh, I'm gonna give this to my niece, my nephew, or whomever," you pick up and purchase that gift card, it will automatically tell the scammer this gift card is activated. Then they'll go and spend that money. And then when you go to, to give that gift card, and normally people don't check, they just give out the gift card, they'll say, hey, there's no funds on this. So you just want to be sure that if you're buying gift cards, that you're looking at the packages, that you're making sure that the package has no tears or it looks like it's been compromised. And if it does look like that, you want to tell the store, hey, I believe that this gift card has been compromised. And what I usually do, and sometimes people think I'm really crazy, is that I will try to get the gift card all the way in the back. I'll like take all the ones in the front and get the one all in the back, because it takes a lot of effort to do those type of things. And what scammers need to do is they need to do it very quickly and not draw a lot of attention. I draw a lot of attention when people see me reach all the way in the back of the gift card shelf and get the one from the back.
That's a Simone unique hack that I think I'm going to try applying the next time I'm at Target. Target doing my holiday shopping.
Exactly. They might look at you weird, but you want to be safe, and you want to make sure that your hard-earned money is going to the recipient, the correct recipient, and not a scammer.
Absolutely. And speaking of, hard-earned money, we're faced with inflation. A lot of people have expressed that the economy has taken a toll on their wallets, and holiday shopping has only added to that stress. Amid all of that, a lot of people are spending this time donating to charities and helping those who are less fortunate. What are some scams to watch out for that could be tied to donating or getting involved with charities?
You want to avoid impromptu donation decisions to unfamiliar organizations. If you know a charity, I always encourage people to go to bbbsgive.org to look up charities. But those, random, they might have the similar names as a national organization, but just not quite. You just want to make sure that before you donate your money, you're actually looking up the actual organization and verifying that it is exactly a charity.
So we have unfortunately, a lot of holiday scams that people need to look out for this holiday season. So let's say that someone thinks they might be the victim of a scam or possibly faced with a scam. What is the first thing that they should do?
Well, the first thing they should do is contact their bank. Oh, well, before you do any of that, I always encourage people, especially during the holiday season, is to use your credit card, because with that, you have some type of recourse if you don't get your service or your product. You just want to make sure that you use your gift not gift card, use your credit card. And so when if and unfortunately if they do come across a scam, you need to notify your bank and just say, what, hey, this has happened to me. Can some type of recourse happen? And
Right.
usually if you're using a debit card or a peer-to-peer app, your Cash App, your Zells, your PayPal, there might not be a way to get that money back, but it's not it's not, oh, try. That's all I have to say. Just try. And then we want you to report it to bbb.org/scam tracker, so we can, see if this is a pattern that's going on in the community. We just updated our scam tracker. And so now, if you want, you could go to our scam tracker. You could actually start putting in names, email addresses, phone numbers. And if that name or that email or that phone number comes across and you're seeing a pattern of people saying, yes, I contacted this person and this person didn't give me what I ordered or what I purchased, then, you can hold off spending your money. And then you just want to go to the police and just file that report.
And the Better Business Bureau has a fantastic resource if you'd like to talk to a representative over the phone that could help you identify a scam and work with you towards a solution. Simone, I want to thank you so much, as always, for coming on here and sharing this important information about consumer safety. I want to make sure we didn't leave anything out. I know we're headed into a beautiful Christmas weekend. Any final tips on just being on scam alert this holiday season?
One more that we're seeing that is probably going to have an uptick is, purchasing a pet, whether that is a puppy, a kitten, a bird, a lizard. It's just that we're seeing that online purchasing of a pet has always has an uptick, because everyone wants a little furry friend during the holidays. But we just want people to, actually go see the pet. Do not buy a pet online sight unseen. We encourage you to go to your local animal shelter. There's thousands of animals that need your love and want your love. So you don't necessarily have to purchase a pet online, but if you do, just make sure that you're going to a reputable breeder. Make sure that you're getting video and phone calls with the breeder and with the pet, because I have come across some people that submitted scam tracker reports that, yeah, they just took a video or they asked for a picture, and then I go and look at that picture, and that picture of that certain puppy is on thousands of websites. So I knew that was a scam. So it's just one of those things of, again, you want to be mindful of these scams so it doesn't really cut into your holiday cheer.
Absolutely. And if you'd like more tips on looking out for puppy scams this holiday season, that full interview and more is on our website, atlantanewsfirst.com. Simone, thank you so much. We're going to list out the 12 scams of Christmas on atlantanewsfirst.com. Make sure you check it out.
All right. Thank you. And again, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.